New details and questions in the case of a former daycare worker who was charged with sexual abuse.
He has now pleaded guilty to a lesser charge, and the investigation is not over. State police shedding light on what led to the arrest of 24-year-old Noah Hoefler, a former Greece Doodle Bugs daycare employee who was the subject of a child sex abuse investigation. Good afternoon, I'm Matt Malloy.
I'm Karen Edwards. State police say multiple victims disclosed incidents of abuse under his supervision.
Hoefler was arraigned in Greecetown court, and the DA's office tells 13 WHAM he made a plea deal admitting to child endangerment, which is a lesser charge. And as 13 WHAM's Daniel Finkelstein reports, state police say the investigation is not over. They're asking parents to contact them if they believe their child was victimized. Daniel, good evening.
Good evening to both of you. We've learned that investigation started in November of 2024 after an employee at the daycare, a mandated reporter, contacted police with their concerns. Troopers have released this photo of Hoefler, hoping to help identify any additional victims. A former Doodle Bugs employee speaking to 13 WHAM News under the condition of anonymity recalls the exact moment a young daycare student said something was wrong.
I was like, hey, bud, like, what's going on? What's happening? And he told me that he wasn't allowed to say anything. And I said, well, why not? He said, Noah told me I'm not supposed to.
The former employee says the child told her they experienced inappropriate contact with Hoefler. State police say that report from the daycare sparked the investigation, involving lengthy forensic reviews with multiple victims.
That's a big part of the legwork with this, and that's why this has taken us a very long time. Due to the ages of the victims, communication is key, and some of the victims' communication is hard at that age. So we would do forensic interviews, and these types of investigations take a long time to have supporting evidence with them.
Troopers say multiple victims shared incidents of abuse while under Hoefler's supervision, outside the child care setting.
He was employed there. This is a place where he's meeting his victims.
Police say Hoefler was charged with sexual abuse and endangering the welfare of a child in relation to an incident in Hilton in the summer of 2024. He pleaded guilty to endangering the welfare of a child, a misdemeanor. Trooper Linnea Crane says investigators are trying to identify any more victims.
We want to protect our children first and foremost. We want to make sure if there's any other victims out there that they come forward. Either they can call us or they can call local law enforcement if they suspect something has happened to their child.
And Doodle Bugs declined to comment for this report. Hoefler is expected to be sentenced on April 7th in Greecetown court. Matt and Karen.